How's it going, guys? This is the final part of Turnabout Goodbyes. Not the final episode, but just the final set. I'm going to finish it off. Then maybe I can take a little break from this game, because I've been recording so much in advance just because this case is so amazing. I've had to see what's going to happen next, so I've just kept playing so far ahead of the upload schedule, because I just have to see, and now I have to see how it ends. So let's do this thing. Seems like we know who the perpetrators are, so it seems. We just gotta prove everything, and I'm sure there's a ton we still don't know. One thing, though, I want to greatly apologize for all the mic popping with the Von Karma voice. Going back and editing those videos and seeing how a lot of the time when I would do that voice, there'd be so much poppage on the mic. I'm really sorry. I felt like a moron editing those videos. Because I had to get so close to the mic to do it, because I thought you wouldn't hear me otherwise, but sounded terrible. I'll try and be better from now on, not be such an idiot. No promises with that. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today is the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. What? What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Okay, Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Oh, she shocked him too. Nice. I thought I thought they meant that he was shocked, just like, surprised, but no, literally shocked. Try not to electrocute anyone on your... Maybe that's how we do it. Just go fucking touch Von Karma, take him out. She has lightning powers now. Oh, hello, Gumshoe. Yep. What's gotten into that girl? The powers of a god. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. Really? I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Okay, so there's a ton of things we don't know. There's a few specific questions that I still really have, other than just like the huge ones where we don't know. But a couple things, a couple of the details that I'm still bothered by, I want to get into in a second. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
Hopefully it's fine if I do that voice just a little further away from the mic, which is what I've been trying to do, but yeah. We've reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer.
Judge, real quick, gonna have to change my voice up because the guy voicing me just doesn't give a shit anymore. So we're just gonna go with something like, however, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Okay, a couple things. I still don't understand why he would want revenge against Hammond. The only thing they brought up is that Hammond defended people for his own sake and not their sakes. But what does that matter? I am reading the text, don't worry. What does that matter? He got him off innocent no matter what. If he had been a nicer guy, he wouldn't have been gotten more innocent, so what's the point? It doesn't make any sense to bring that up. Why did he want revenge against Hammond? The other thing... Yeah, why did you run away? Give me a sec. Oh, okay. Ugh. The other thing. Alright, I need to address this. Gregory Edgeworth said that Yanni Yogi did it. And you could say maybe he lied to protect his son, but would he do that? He was like one of the best defense attorneys. He based his entire career off of making sure that people who were innocent did not get locked away. So why would he blame an innocent man? Would he really do that to save his son? And if he really wanted to save his son, why didn't he just say, I don't know? Because his son wouldn't have been blamed. He wasn't being blamed. Yanni Yogi was the only real suspect. His son wouldn't have been blamed at all. He's a little kid. So he should have... Gregory Edgeworth, if he wanted to defend his son, should have just said, I don't know. So that's the thing. That makes me think it was Yanni Yogi or somebody from the outside. And because Phoenix still really believes that it's not Edgeworth, which makes me believe that it's not. So, fuck, anyway. And there's a ton of other things we don't know either, but those are a few of the things that I just still question. And I still think Misty Faye should be the villain. Anyway. Okay, why did you leave?
I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Right.
Oh, very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Alright. What stuff do I have? So we still got the autopsy. These things are basically irrelevant now. We still got Misty Faye. I should have brought the dog to court. Got all this stuff. Okay. I don't know how most of this will be useful. Okay, that's the bullet from the DL6 that he dropped, so that's good. The photo. No, I didn't mean to check it. And the case file itself. I've never actually looked at this whole thing, but I guess it's just... Yeah, same thing from that. See, that's what's weird, too. What happened in that case is similar to this one. It was fired twice, with one bullet in the heart. Whoa! Hold up! Fiance Polly Jenkins commits suicide? Okay, well that's where he got the name Polly. Why have I never heard this before? I never looked at this because I figured if there was like necessary information, the game would tell it to me. You know, I would be required to open this. I didn't know a person's suicide was involved. Why did they never mention that? I figured if it was something that was important, they would have said it. Hold the fuck. Oh, I guess it makes more sense why he would want revenge then. I still don't know why against Hammond. Wow, it never brought that up before. Holy shit. I mean, they're gonna bring that up at some point, right? What if I had never checked this? Also, after his arrest, not even after the trial, she killed herself, like, immediately? If she's that emotionally fragile, like, I hate to break it to you, buddy, she probably would have done it sooner or later anyway. Like, one day you would have forgot to buy eggs and she would have killed herself. I don't know. But, wow, what the fuck? That's just there. That was just there, and I never knew. Well, that brings up a whole new thing. I can't believe they never talked about it, though. What should I press here? Nothing seems, like, majorly suspicious, so I'll start with Polly. Food.
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France.
Like, if he didn't do it, I feel bad for him and his fiancée, but would this game go that dark? That makes me think he did do it. I don't know. But you weren't arrested until this morning. I cannot believe that was just in there and I never brought it up.
Oh, well, I kinda got lost, you see.
I wonder if people were like, oh my god, check the case file.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
That's a stupid voice. Yeah, right, nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that.
Oh, I see. So he was lost.
Right. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. Come back to me. Okay, so, really, that didn't work out. Let's just go from the beginning, then. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
No, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away.
All these variations of the deep voice they're not working. And it's just not working for me. Somebody suggested a German accent. I don't know what German people sound like. I can't think of what a German accent... Like, I can't do it. I can kind of think of it, but I don't know, I can't do it. So, we'll just go with whatever. I'll give him a different accent every time he speaks. Or a different voice. Oh my god, man! And that's gonna be every 2 seconds. It's so hard for you to just quit. How about that? How about I just make it that? That would satisfy me. I already pressed the poly thing.
Yep, it seems like it.
Why did you remember your kids' names? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, huh? You know exactly who you are. Kill yourself.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible.
Hey, I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright.
I feel like Maya being electrically charged is gonna come into play. Like, was that just a joke, or is that gonna come in somehow? Like, is she gonna touch him and, like, shock him, and I don't know. She's not here right now at all, so maybe that's all it is. It'll get her to go outside for a while so she won't be here for some... There's gotta be a reason, at least, for her not being here. I don't know, it's really weird. I'm thinking about too many things at once. This case is so crazy. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. And I still don't know why. It's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same...
I've never hated a man more than I hate you right now, Judge. I hate you more than Von Karma. I cannot believe that you would say this to me. I can fucking believe... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, this guy. Holy shit. With this motherfucker screaming objection every second. This fucking judge. Can we get him out of here? Is he the judge in every game? Fire this man. Maybe because it needs to be called into question, you fucking... But this is... Oh my god. The witness's memory? Yeah, just a tad, you fucking queef nugget. Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. I would never make it as a lawyer if there was somebody like this, because I'd be so unprofessional, and I would just yell at him and call him a fucking cunt Dougler. Dougler. Both of these statements are lies. Oh, she is there. I thought she went outside to discharge. I thought she legitimately wasn't there yet, so never mind, that doesn't even matter. Shit, that would be funny. Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your fucking brain.
Or are you saying...
Yes, what's the problem with that? I know way more than you do. Who do you think you are? Where'd you go to school? I hate you so much.
This is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
It's Gregory. I wish it was, and I really want to say it, but the right answer, at least as far as we know, is Yanni Yogi, even though Gregory Edgeworth was my first guess and would be way cooler.
Yogi?
Yeah, it's a bear. Or a baseball player.
Oh, Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident.
So you do know! You fucking... I thought the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. What?
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright? This man, the witness, is on the Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
You know, DNA test.
It's a court of law, as you may recall. You need a proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness had lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, want me to shock him? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay, it's actually quite simple. Your Honor? Please take this man's finger... That's what I said, DNA. Or just fingerprints is fine. It's very simple. Don't you dare object. Don't you do it. Don't. What, does he have no fingers? That's the twist.
The witness had...
Was he like fucking Kevin Spacey in Seven? Christ. That happened, right? I've never actually seen the entirety of Seven, but I'm pretty sure that's where that happens.
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I burned my fingers working with the stuff.
Are you actually kidding me? The people who made this game really know how to piss me off. Just with every case in this game, like as soon as you think you're about to get it, they just come in with this bullshit, and it's so much worse with Karma. I refuse to call him Von Karma anymore. I won't respect him. He's just Karma now. Caramel corn. You just have him piss in a cup. Or something. Huh?
It seemed that the case had been decided, no?
No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. I really hope there's more that we don't know yet, just so we can get some more twists and turns. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
What about... Again, I don't know, Misty Faye or something. What do I do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine the parrot for...
I would love to do this, actually. I bet he'd be more helpful than either of you fuckwads. Wait a second. Cross-examine the parrot? I would love to. No, you're not going to. I am. Your Honor? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. I will not marry him.
And his proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Oh, yeah.
Order, order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Dickbag. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, so you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, and I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still, you want to go through your little game?
I'm gonna do it. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Cumshots rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.